Have you ever wondered what's really in vaccines? According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control, all the following ingredients are routinely used as vaccine additives. Aluminum, a light metal that causes dementia and Alzheimer's disease. You should never inject yourself with aluminum. Antibiotics, chemicals that promote superbugs, which are deadly antibiotic-resistant strains of bacteria that are killing tens of thousands of Americans every year. Formaldehyde, a pickling chemical used to preserve cadavers. It's highly toxic to the nervous system, causing blindness, brain damage, and seizures. Monosodium glutamate, MSG, a neurotoxic chemical called an excitotoxin. It causes brain neurons to be overexcited to the point of death. MSG is toxic even when consumed in foods, where it causes migraine headaches and endocrine system damage. You should never inject yourself with MSG, but that's what health workers do when they inject you with vaccines. Thimerosal, a methylmercury compound that causes severe permanent nervous system damage. Mercury is highly toxic to the brain. You should never touch, swallow, or inject mercury at any dose. There is no safe dose of mercury. Doctors and vaccine pushers lie to you and say there is no mercury in vaccines, but that's utterly false. Even the CDC readily admits right on its own website that vaccines still contain mercury. Now, consider this. The most common side effect of a vaccine injection is a headache. The CDC admits that over 30% of those receiving vaccines experience headaches or migraines. Gee, think about it. What could possibly be in vaccines that would cause headaches, migraines, and brain damage? How about the mercury, the formaldehyde, the aluminum, and the MSG? Even if you believe in the theory of vaccines as a helpful way to train the immune system to recognize pathogens, why would anyone, especially a doctor, think it's okay to inject human beings with mercury, MSG, formaldehyde, and aluminum? If vaccines are supposed to be good for you, then why do they contain so many additives that are bad for you? You wouldn't want to eat mercury in your tuna fish. You wouldn't want MSG in a sandwich. And you certainly wouldn't want formaldehyde in your soda. So why would you allow yourself to be injected with these same deadly substances? And just as importantly, why wouldn't the vaccine industry offer clean vaccines without any brain-damaging additives? Think about it. When you buy health food, you want that health food to have no mercury, no MSG, and certainly no formaldehyde. No sane person would knowingly eat those neurotoxic poisons. And yet, astonishingly, those same people literally line up to be injected with those exact same brain-damaging poisons with the justification that somehow this injection is good for me. Absurdly, the vaccine industry says these toxic ingredients are intentionally added to vaccines to make them work better. Yes, that's the reason they give us. Mercury makes vaccines work better, they insist.